Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. This time we're going to try something a little bit different than you're used to on this channel. Well, I always do stupid stuff on this channel, so maybe it's just exactly what you're expecting from reading the title. Today I'm going to try and make pure capsaicin. And you might ask, what is capsaicin? Capsaicin is the stuff in chili peppers that make your mouth go, "Ooh, that's hot." And to try and do that, I bought a special lab kit that I saw on another YouTube video. And as for chilies, I got 20 grams of dried Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reapers are one of the most spiciest chilies in the world. And I tend to not like them to make hot sauce. I prefer the Trinidad Scorpion because, well, they taste a lot better. They're also very hot. And these Carolina Reapers, they just tend to be extremely spicy, but not that tasty. So, let's go and make a video. The first thing we have to do is crush these chilies. Pour them in. Oh, it smells deadly already. And just now that most of the chilies are finer than they were before, I'm going to put them into a grinding stone, make it into a finer powder. I am going to use gloves for this because it's spicy. Whew! Very pungent smell. Now I have a nice pepper powder mix. I can put it into the glass, try to make some pure capsaicin. So now that we grinded up the chilies, it's time for the experiment. What you can see right here is my setup to extract the capsaicin from these chili flakes. So here's how we do the experiment. In this bottom flask I will put 250 milliliters of pure ethanol alcohol. Then I will turn up the heat and then the alcohol will evaporate. When the alcohol evaporates, it will go up this tube right up to the top here, and the evaporated alcohol will condense in this tube. I'm going to put a tube here and a tube there, and I will run cold water from the bottom. It will fill up to the top and then go back into the cold water storage. That makes that the evaporated alcohol will condense quicker. When the alcohol condenses, it will go down this little tube in the middle, and this is where the experiment will take place. In this tube I will put a little bit of cotton on the bottom, then fill it up towards this point over here where the tube takes a bend down below with the chilies, and a little bit of cotton on the top. The cotton is so that the small tube will not fill up with the powdered chilies. Then what will happen is when the alcohol, the evaporated alcohol turns back into a liquid, it will go through the chilies and also fill up this tube. After this tube has been filled up to the top, the alcohol will be sucked through the chilies and down back into the flask. So we have a closed loop system. And every time that the alcohol will go through, it will take some of the capsaicin and dissolve it, and then put it into the bottom flask. Then the bottom flask will be filling up with alcohol and capsaicin in there. So now what I will do is put in some vegetable oil inside of the pan. I'll do this so I can put in a thermometer and check the temperature, make sure it doesn't get too hot, and yeah, not burn the glass or something like that. Just now I'll turn on the heating element. Now I put in the temperature gauge so we can look at what the temperature is. The alcohol will eventually evaporate, go up and go back down through the chilies. And now we have to wait. So see you back in a few minutes.
A few moments later.
So as you can see, the alcohol is starting to boil. That's good. It will go up the tube and then condense down. You can see that the tube is filling up nicely and it's almost at the top. And when it reaches this level, it will all siphon right through this tube over here, back into the flask. There, you seen it? Now it will repeat and repeat and repeat until the liquid is clear in that tube. And this is the liquid that we made. It looks like not a very red wine. It's still quite hot. But yeah. This is capsaicin dissolved in alcohol. So what I'm going to do now is take this little bowl over here and pour it in there. I'm losing daylight, so I cannot film anything more today. I'm going to just pour a little bit extra ethanol in here, just to wash it out. Get every bit that's in there and pour it back into the little bowl over here. So this will evaporate over time. Probably going to put this on a heating element tomorrow, and yeah, then we'll see what kind of product we'll get. So now what we have to do is evaporate all of the alcohol from the small bowl. I'm going to use a larger pan and reuse the oil that I've used to heat everything up earlier. Don't waste anything. Turn on a light heat, because we don't want it to boil this time. Put in the bowl. Now wait. That's cooking away nicely. Let it thicken it in for a little bit more. And I do recommend doing this in a well ventilated room or well ventilated area. Do it outside if it's summer. Don't do it inside. I'm doing this in my garage right now with the door on the back side opened and the other door on the front side completely opened. So there's ventilation, because the fumes. The fumes are also not that great to take in. I think it's about done now. Let's get it out. Now that most of the video is over, here comes the most dangerous part. And the dangerous part was not all the alcohol fumes in my garage. The dangerous part is trying to get all of this pure and liquid death and bottle it up. And there we have it. The last bits are going in. It's a bit more thick than I expected. I think I boiled off a little bit too much of it, and the sugars inside of the blend material that absorbed start to caramelize. But yeah, I'm going to clean this up and throw everything away, I think. Because I don't want this to be stuck on any surface in my entire house. Nowhere. Because this is pure evil in a bottle. I think I'll wash the bottle afterwards too. Just put it in some lukewarm water for a long period of time. And these two, I mean, this spoon, just look at it. The strings are on top of it, it's caramelized completely. And there we have a very, very small amount of pure liquid death. Just a quick heads up, I put it in warm water first, but capsaicin doesn't dissolve in water, so I'm putting it into a bowl of alcohol and let it stay for the night. Well, it has been a couple of days. I wasn't very looking forward to trying it, but yeah. I had some test subjects who tried it before me, and getting from their results, this is quite potent. Oh God. Just a little red point on top of this stick. Well, there we go. Oh my God. Oh, I just swallowed. Ah! I've tried to reap it before. It was hot. Okay, now this is something else. Oh, luckily I came prepared. Oh, immediate hiccups. Oh. Mm. I'm cheering up. Oh, boy. All right. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to finish this ice cream and see you all in the next video.